We back with it again, man. We gonna sit here and maybe open ourselves up to a couple of ideas on dreams, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I didn't look up nothing about what a dream or the definition of a dream. Actually, can't do that. So if anybody can, be my guest.
You need a definition for a dream. A dream is what you.
We want the full terminology. You doing that for me, Shadri? All right.
When your eyes closed and your brain's still moving.
We don't get hard knock people right now.
Okay, so the official definition of a dream is a series of images, emotions, or sensations, often involuntary, that occur during sleep, typically during the REM, rapid eye movement stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it can also refer to a daydream. Let me put that in there. It can also refer to a daydream, a cherished aspiration, for example, my dream job, or an ideal, exceptionally beautiful thing. And a synonym for dreams include visions, fantasies, aspirations, and goals.
MLK.
He definitely had a dream.
He really did.
He did.
So is dreams kind of whatever we imagine? Is it something that we could possibly only imagine, or could dreams be somewhat a realistic thing?
Well, you can imagine it, I guess, if you're awake and you're thinking about something, daydreaming about it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not real, but it's real to you because it's maybe a goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So could meditation somewhat lead to a dream? Because, I mean, you sitting there deep in thought, or you just relaxing, trying to let everything go, but something going to come to your mind, a premonition or something.
Okay.
Is a premonition and a dream the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, you tapping into the imagination to the other realm. So I think, dreams are real. Because when you think about anything you imagine and come to reality, it started in the mind in the dream world. So just like this table that we were looking at, this glass, as we look at it in front of us, it came out of somebody's mind, somebody's thought process. So I think they tapped into the dream world and brought it into reality. So I think dreams are real.
Yeah, in the original dream, when God spoke to all the prophets in the Bible, it came for as a dream. Right. Like God spoke to everybody in the dream because they're in their spiritual state of mind, and you're able to, like you say, the realm, you're able to move freely. And then when God spoke to people, that means, you focus on the meditation of a dream and, what actually could become a vision.
Okay.
So I believe in dreams.
Now that you speak of that, is that something that could possibly be used as like just a message? You go to bed, you're in your room, and you have a dream, and it looks very realistic. It looks like you're in a whole different dimension, a whole like a world, but something outside of the realistic world that you live in when you're up. Is it just something dealing with like the future? Possibly, can dreams just be futuristic, or is it something in the past that it tries to at least relay a message towards? Or
I believe it's all the above. Yeah. Because if you're dealing with something tragic and then you don't know exactly how to, go about it, and then God can present it as a dream to show you exactly what's going on, and then you just have to research it and then have because they say you got about 9 seconds when you wake to remember that dream.
What?
Yes. If you don't remember it in 9 seconds, then it wasn't meant for you to receive that message.
Okay. So
you're supposed to write it down.
You're supposed to write it down. To remember, right?
Yeah, I can't write down there busting.
Right, I know.
Right. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then write it down helps strengthen that memory. So you can extend that period of
exactly. You can break it down on what's really happening.
Okay. Right. I kind of not really. I mean, I agree what you're saying in the 9 seconds part, but there's been times where I've had a dream, and I was able to think about it that whole entire day. Yeah. And remember it the whole time. And as a matter of fact, parts of that dream I was able to remember or remember more of that dream later down the day. Right. You know, and honestly, Dre, what you about?
Was it a message? Did you end up finding the message in that particular dream?
Honestly,
the reason why you held on to it so long?
Honestly, most of the time, it don't be just a message. It just be about either people I've never met before and I've seen their faces, or it'll be like family members that I don't know if I've thought so deep about, which is why spiritually I don't really mourn too much because I feel like they pop up in my dreams to visit me.
And that's real. That's
yes.
a real experience.
And then also, it's sad to say, not really sad to say, but about other people, like people I've been with before, or maybe people that I've had friendships with before, you know. I don't really never see a message in between it. I just feel like some of it be like emotion wise.
But is it possible that you may need to reach out to him at a certain point? Could be.
Could be.
You know?
That's why I asked.
I mean,
because people can visit your dream.
Yeah.
So that is real.
And I wonder if other people like dream about me. If I'm dreaming about them.
Man, get out of here, man. Ain't nobody dreaming about you. No, just playing.
We got
Your
a
man
hater.
dreaming about you.
We got a hater.
you got soul ties.
A lot of it just be
And
filler.
As far as that time aspect you ask about, I think
yeah.
it's all. I think once you get outside the body, you can supersede everything. So you can see the past, present, and the future.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
You really go into your higher self. If you want to look at it, I look at life like the video game. Like we plug into the video game, we the controller of the character that's in the game. So technically, this life that we live in, we the character that's in the game. We don't know our higher self. So when we go to sleep, it's like turn off that video game and going back to your higher self. So you can see everything that's gonna happen in the game. You know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the game. But the character in the game don't know that. But you as the controller know that. So that's how I look at it as your higher self.
I think you have to master that though.
You do.
You have to master it. You have to
That
tap
makes
into
sense.
it.
Tell
I'm
me
gonna come
how to
back.
master my dream because
No.
I would have
nobody
all
know.
the best.
But can't nobody
Shit.
know. But you do what they call kind of like a sleep paralysis, where you know, of course the
That's
brain
near
don't sleep.
death.
But
Technically, it is.
Yeah.
but
What?
when you can't.
Sleep paralysis is like
That's
when you go to sleep and your soul leave the body, and you wake up before you get back into your body. You can't move.
Well, I ain't never had that shit
That's
before.
when they say the
honestly.
witch is riding you
I'm
type
trying to wake up, but
Yeah.
you can't.
And that makes sense.
But
Go ahead. I'm
you
sorry,
Want to
Sheree.
tell you?
Yeah.
Your mind, you're still alive.
Still
Yeah.
So your brain is saying, "Wake up, wake up." It's like being in a dream. Have you ever been in a dream
And I can't
you
just
couldn't wake up from
Yes,
it, but you
and
wanted
my
to?
body been so numb
you
or
wanted
been
to.
yeah.
dream of waking up, but you didn't wake up. You're still dreaming.
That-
Yeah.
Right. Am I
I mean,
alive
it's
for
real.
real?
Yeah,
It's real.
yeah.
that's
It's
real.
real. I didn't have sleep
It's a
paralysis.
real thing.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? Because you've been over there quiet. Come on now, Sheree.
No,
talk
I
to
mean,
us.
I think dreams are definitely real, and it's funny that we're talking about it. Dreams, and you spoke on dreams are even biblical. They're mentioned in the Bible.
Okay.
Several times. Jesus spoke to people and told them to do a specific thing. He came to them in their dream and told them, "I'm going to do this thing because someone's going to kill your son. I need you to go to Egypt. I need you to take your baby and go." And it was true. They looked for the baby to kill the baby. And had that person not did that,
I did it.
Yeah.
He would have been.
yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should always pay attention to your dreams. Sometimes they may seem a little crazy, you know. They say if you eat certain things at a certain time, then go to bed, you can have the
You
wildest
can have the
dreams.
like scary dreams.
Yeah.
I heard.
Crazy dreams.
That's
right?
after 9. I
Wow.
heard. That's why grandma shut the kitchen down.
Yeah.
Ain't no eating after 9 o'clock.
You go to bed eat a full meal, go to bed, you're gonna have a crazy dream for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's all eating. Like you ain't never just
I didn't
watched.
say all of it, but
yeah.
if you just
It's just
wanna
like
dream,
something,
some
yeah.
people say they don't dream.
Of course.
Yeah, some people that
I've been researching.
I feel like people don't be in
I
tune.
don't dream a whole lot. But when
Okay.
I do, I pay attention because I don't dream a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Oh, and see, that's crazy because from a person, I actually dream a lot. And I don't know if it's because I pay attention to a lot of detail or I'm just surrounded by so many people.
You tapped in. Yeah, you tapped in.
Teaching my
So,
DNA.
that
My uncle
brings me
said.
to- y'all tapped in.
Okay.
That brings me to another question when,
Yeah.
associated with dreams. Do y'all have vivid imaginations? Like, can you close your eyes and visualize something?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
I do.
It's so
Since a
scary and it
child.
happens.
Since a child. I
And
used
it
to have
happens at the
imaginary friends and
beginning.
everything.
Yeah.
It was a whole conversation going on. Yeah, it's a whole conversation going on.
I have had it when I'm slightly finna go to sleep, but then, you know, you can see those visions of what's, you know, you might see, you know, they say like a vision of maybe an animal or a vision of something attacking you. You hurry up and jump up, you know what I'm saying? And then I go back and research, okay, you got to watch for somebody's deceiving you, you know what I'm saying? So I have to pay attention to that, you know, and this happened like recently, you know what I'm saying, last month. So I dream a lot.
Is this an example of daydreaming? Because I know we all done did it before. You ever dream, what I'm going to do if I had $1 million or more?
That's it.
You just start, you be by your
all of us do
motherfucking
that.
self like, boy, I'm going to pay this house off. I'm going to get my mama a crib. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do, and you go down for about an hour worth of shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, your work day over or whatever. You like,
That's just called pre-planning.
Fantasizing are related to dreams.
It's just pre-planning.
So, do you think dreams could be another portal to life?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Like it's things, because you know a lot of people talk so down about people who are schizophrenic or bipolar or whatever, or people who claim they see things. And to me, I always believe it. I believe what you see. Right. Because sometimes these disabilities that they have, when they call it special needs, I feel like they're just special people who are able to see things or do things that other people aren't, you know? And the same way I feel about dreams, I just feel like maybe it's somewhere, a different timeline, a different perspective that I've been in that maybe they want to tell me another thing, tell me something, or that I'm living in. Yeah. But how do we know which one we're actually in? You know, because right now we could be dreaming.
We are.
I'm not.
Right. Like
it's a Hindu thing.
we could be dreaming.
Yeah, it's a Hindu concept called Maya, and it actually means illusion. They said this is the dream of the Buddha. So this reality
I don't believe in Buddha.
Dream.
Fat dude.
You know, so
it was all a dream.
A Buddha.
Then they teach you that in like school. The nursery rhymes. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. So it's telling you throughout all these concepts that this life is a simulation. It's a dream.
Okay, it makes
the
sense.
Matrix.
That's why I was saying.
Yeah, almost definitely
objects and
Matrix.
touching and sound and all of these things are physics, maybe if you want metaphysics, and none of it's real. Just like time.
It's electrical impulse.
I don't like people touching me neither. I don't want to be a part of y'all energy.
No,
I feel like I get
dream
to
as
get
much as I want.
their fill of their energy.
I can get my ass whooped or whoop. You know what? I don't ever lose in a dream if I'm fighting. It just be one of them things like I just ain't never really applying
You
myself
can't move, right?
Right.
They said that's what he said. You gotta control. You gotta be able to get closer to your
dream, saying that you want to be awake.
But I think
sleep, you can program yourself.
But I win, but I just don't be winning like I want to.
Like you want to be able to beat somebody down.
Yeah, like
I ain't in control.
And feel like I should have did this. I should have did that.
I still won, but I did that shit.
You got whooped.
Yeah. Right.
Because sometimes you can't swing. You be want to swing so bad.
You can't. Your body just stiff for stuff.
Up.
Yeah.
But I think it's in a negative impact. So, okay. You can have a negative dream and you can have a positive dream, right? The negative impact on what you felt that day or what your conscious thought about that day, I think it showed visualization into a dream.
Again.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever, if you had a good day or you dream about something, or you deep in thought, like, or you just have that experience, like back in the thought, like it's just bothering you. You know
so you start dreaming
and then
about it.
you just have a dream about it. And just like sex. Like, if you ain't had sex in a while, you gonna have a wet dream.
You start. Well, I guess
you be like, damn. You be in you trying to test some shit up.
I don't even think that's the case, because
What?
Yeah, like as a grown man, I can't tell you the last time nigga had a wet dream
Well,
when you
yeah,
actually
you
get
got a
one.
wife, so no,
That don't matter.
reality. It does.
Shit.
No,
It does.
When you young, first of all, everybody done had a wet dream.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying, as a 43-year-old man,
I didn't have a wet dream.
I
And
ain't
I'm
had one
married.
of them in so long. I be
married.
hoping for the penetration, like finisher, and you never get there.
You done wet the bed. That's all you did.
Hoping I
You
wake
done
up
peed
like,
on yourself. That's
not
it.
again.
No.
Didn't do it.
I'm glad you said what you
Almost.
said, Shireen, when you said you might have watched the movie because I believe in never watching a scary movie before I go to sleep.
Oh, you one
Honestly.
of them.
Oh, I am one of them. But
It actually do it.
I have
It takes a toll on your spirit.
yeah, and that too because honestly, it scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I think so much about paranormal stuff that I dream about paranormal stuff so much, and it kills.
It's the
me.
psychic in your conscious makes
bet
it
you
What
reality. Because
No matter.
I mean, that's cool, but I mean,
No, because your psychic, you believe in something, and you scared, your fear, and then it becomes
And you bring
reality.
it to reality. That's
It-
true.
it-
See, and that's
manifests.
the
Think
problem.
about
I hate it.
something,
Yeah.
It's gonna come to
Half of the
fruition.
time,
It's
I don't
gonna
even think
manifest.
it's
Yeah.
that. I believe in closing my doors before I go to sleep. I'm talking about my closet door,
Oh, you-
the curtains,
You be the type to reach around the
bathroom
corner
door.
and cut off the light, huh?
Yes,
Run and
yes.
jump in the bed.
Yes. Cause I don't underneath the bed. I want to make sure I'm further away from that.
You ain't gonna lose in your dream. It's you.
It don't. I know how to control, but it doesn't matter because it feels so realistic that I feel like people are touching me, like, or not even just touching me, but things flying in the air or somebody. It just those type of things. I don't know.
Yeah, they feel real.
Maybe it could be the area. I don't know. I pray, and it's crazy thing about it. I pray before I go to bed. So I don't know.
You got to, yeah.
I always pray before I go to bed. Protect
You never
me,
know.
my family, and everybody around.
You never know. Just like them bad dreams you have,
Mm-hmm.
you think your soul will be lost or even just falling off a cliff. You be like, oh, what the hell? You about to fall to your death. And you wonder why that. And as soon as you hit that up, you wake up like, hey, I'm about to die.
Damn, y'all
Shit,
niggas is
for real.
wicked. I ain't never dreamed of jumping off of nothing.
No,
ain't had
no,
that dream where you
it's
fall?
not. It's,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No.
And you jump.
See,
I jump a lot of
I
times. It be
jump
like
in my sleep.
it's
I
falling.
believe.
different shit.
But do you have that feeling like you gonna maybe missed a step or fell?
No,
Yeah,
but I
that's
have
different.
a dream about crashing in the river a lot or in the water. I always look it up,
You might
but I
wanna
don't
look it up.
remember
What'd
how
it
it
say?
is.
What'd it tell
I
you?
forgot.
Can you swim?
Having it.
Just know she can't
It's just be
drive.
sitting up there drowning.
Can you swim?
Oh, in real life?
Yeah.
I suppose I could do the basic swimming.
How many accidents you done been
is
in?
it a future event that you
lot.
see?
You might need
That's
to learn
why.
how to swim.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Think
Become
so.
a stronger swimmer.
A swimmer. That's what I've been.
Or just don't close your eyes no more.
We go.
I cannot. Not don't close my eyes no
Just be
more.
careful
It's-
driving
We got a
around
question
water.
from the
Oh,
audience.
most definitely do.
Is it a future event that you might be seeing? Can you recognize stuff around you? Like, is it
We
a place
got-
you been before?
Hold on.
You gotta just remember like key details.
I always be with people.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? Take
We got
over.
yeah.
We got to ask questions
ahead.
about her dreams and what her experiences have been.
This is favorite tape.
Uh-oh.
As a dream, I am a dreamer.
Okay.
I know how to wake up on a dream if something is happening, and I'm gonna give you a point of how you can get out of your dream. Okay. So you find something in your dream that you know that is not real. Once you find that point in that dream, you can get yourself out of that dream. Now, when it comes to water, remind you, water is crystal.
Right.
It's
Okay.
protecting you in that dream.
Hello.
Okay. So it's not always meaning that it's something negative.
Negative. Right. Okay.
It's something that is protecting you when you're in that dream. That's all I got to say.
Well, thank you,
I
favorite
didn't,
tape.
I didn't ever know that. Hey,
So you ain't never had a dream and be like, I know this a dream. I'm finna go ahead and do this. No.
But you know, I have to. I have.
I'd had a dream where I'm actually physically understanding and I'm actually talking back to the person.
Yeah, a lot of people do that though.
You know, I ask questions.
No,
I have been in a dream. Matter of fact, recently.
Practice on
I thought that was normal.
Y'all niggas real cerebral.
No, I mean, I'm just truth be told, you know what I'm saying? And it was about some work stuff, but at the same time, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it was.
Nah, you on point.
It was, and I was talking about like, yeah, this and that, and I charge this and for this, and I'm like,
That's
okay.
a nightmare when you
No, it's
ain't
not.
at work. You not at work and you still dreaming about
just
working.
giving somebody
I'm
advice.
just saying, I needed to understand a certain, in the back of my mind, or depending on, okay, how can I not shortcut myself in when I'm doing some certain prices? And so happens, it came into a dream, and then I was actually talking to somebody that was actually doing the work that I need to know how to charge, and they told me how to charge that price.
And you got your answer in there.
And I got my answer in the dream.
And that is your conscious is giving you the answer, so you can go ahead and present that and show yourself within that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's just like back in the day, have anybody getting ready to go to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, this is the first day to school, I'm going to wear this, I'm going to wear that. It's your conscious is telling you that, hey, I am happy, I'm joyful, I'm finna go ahead and do what I have to do to make that day.
Okay, right.
I had two things, and I don't know if anybody ever heard this. One, because I think I'm not sure if it was me, you, Dre, or Uncle Will, or whoever. But have y'all ever been able to see yourself in a dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Through
How?
mirror.
Through where?
It depends on what the dream was about. I've seen myself.
Yeah. Did you
yeah.
look like you? Like it was full on?
It was
vivid.
It was me. I wasn't viewing myself. But it was me. Maybe like talking, like Jazz said, I was talking, having a conversation. It was my voice. It was me.
Okay.
I looked the exact same. I mean,
Look exactly. Yeah, because sometimes
If you dream through another person's eyes, you was a special person.
Well,
I guess I'm special.
some people say they blurred.
I was thinking about that too. Like first person point of view is like how we see the world like right now. But looking through somebody else's eyes, it's like on Call of Duty, like you kill somebody, they show the replay from the other person.
Perspective.
Yeah, so that's why that's what it sounded like you was doing. Like viewing yourself from somebody else's perspective. And then you got the third person. Like I say, you the actual person playing the game, you see everything. You see both characters and everything play out. So, yeah.
Will, you have something?
Guess that'd be a reference.
Oh no!
I'm
It
sorry,
seemed like you
Sheree.
called me up here when you started talking about that.
Yeah,
we was talking about that. This was one of the craziest one. I saw myself in the car. So this how it went down. I was in the car, looking out the car. I said, "Hold on, somebody approaching." I'm walking up. Then another version of me. I'm walking up to a car. Who the heck is in that car? I flipped back to the car. Looked at myself. Was like, "Oh shit, that's me. Oh shit, that's me." Wake up.
No, some Rick and Morty.
So yeah.
Does it mean like you driving and you the controller of your own destiny? You know what I'm saying? Could
So
be
you
possible.
lost.
His mind is powerful enough.
Yeah, I mean that's third person. Like,
Like some of the stuff you were saying, Jazz, is on point because I've actually worked out problems in my dream. I've also planned my whole day, and when I got up, I said, "I'm ready."
We need to stay asleep.
right. It makes
So so when you tuned in, and once you can identify it's a dream, you can do whatever you want in the dream.
Right.
Okay.
You
Finna beat a bitch
And
ass.
you
get
can
on that level.
and you can also change that dream.
Yeah, you can. You actually can.
Most
change
definitely
that
Which way
can.
you want to go, tone.
Right.
You can have sex with anybody who you want.
I
can.
can't. Hello.
I'm
You
just
can
saying.
fuck,
Called astronaut.
I don't do that. I'm just being entertaining.
and that's true because and I'm thankful for even discussing this because I didn't know. I thought I was the only one that had these experiences.
You're with the others.
And I'm like, well, do I talk about it because I've actually seen and understand what was going on, and then I was right there to witness certain stuff, you know. Even back to, and I don't know, what's real I can remember, what's not I don't remember because I guess it's not meant for me to remember in certain things. I was just experiencing that day. You know what I'm saying?
My dream had history.
It's history. And then I also dreamed like I see in this one dream I also dreamed that I seen like Jesus walking and
You had one of them dreams?
following me and then also fighting the demons. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, follow the crowd, follow me.
So you the one.
I mean, I'm just
I'm the
I've
one
had a
too.
dream like that. Like
I'm not gonna say.
something
that's
was
truth.
after me, and it was demonic.
Ooh.
And I was running, and when I woke up, I in the dream. All I know, I remember I woke up and I was like, it didn't get me. I remembered that in the dream, like I got away. And it was like something intervened on my behalf.
Somebody praying hard, or you was probably praying hard.
I got away. And I was like, wow, well, that's
do
the
that too.
takeaway. It might be after you, but you got away. That's the most important part. That's all that mattered to me.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, Tay.
Had your dream. What was happening during that week?
Oh, it was a lot of stress, a lot of going through a lot of different things in my life at that time. Yeah.
And that's why you're having a dream, because something is trying to protect you. That entity is trying to attack you, but that dream is like, no, we're not going to attack her. So I need something to wake her up from whatever she's going through. And that's why you was having a dream. So whenever you have a dream like that, and bad dream, like I was telling, was it Mike and Jazz, I have a dream caster. My bad dreams, I keep it by my window. So in the morning time when the sun goes, it goes out. Yeah. You know, to make it more potent, I think Dre and I have spoke about this, water. Remember, water is crystal. Right. A lot of Christians don't believe that.
But water,
crystals. But when you get baptized,
water is pure.
Water is pure.
It's pure. It's pure water.
Crystal.
That's what I
So
mean.
you probably want to have a bottle of water.
I'd be thirsty as fuck. Be rich.
To protect you as well.
Yeah.
My other question to y'all: have y'all ever able to go back into your dream?
I was going to touch
I
on that.
have before.
I was too. I had a dream that was so vivid and so real. I woke up and I was like, "Oh, I want to
Go back
get
into
back
it."
to that." I went back to sleep. I got right back
into
dream,
it. Amen.
Dreamt it again, and I'm back in the dream. Woke up again. It happened 3 times. I was in the same dream. It was long.
Cause don't you hate when
I haven't had that
like,
experience.
don't it piss you off when people done call?
Tell us about it.
And woke your ass up from that good dream. Like, God.
Yeah, you remember it 3 times. Remember it 4. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. You remember it 3 times. Remember it 4.
He want to know, like, what's it? What is it?
It was good but the thing, I wanted to see it all the way through. It was so good. I wanted to see what the end was.
Yeah.
It was so good.
He said you ain't telling nothing.
So good.
Was it spicy? Was somebody you was?
About sex.
No one thought that.
Shit.
I'm just
I
saying.
was able to go back into a dream is
I'm sorry.
when I was doing dream work. I was under Unisom. I had to take Unisom.
Sleep medication.
Yeah, sleep medication.
I'm about to say, damn, you on the game
Can't go to
system?
sleep.
Yeah, I was trying to make myself dream. So I was.
You trying to go into? You trying to?
I don't normally
Inception.
Dream. Yeah. I don't normally dream.
Y'all seen that movie?
Inception.
Yeah.
You doing them clinical trials.
So I feel like I got to go into a deeper sleep, put myself in a deeper sleep before I can dream. That's the only way I was able to go back into a dream before.
Oh,
and you woke up and went back into it?
Yeah, because I was still kind of groggy when I woke up, and I said, "Nah, let me go back to sleep," and I went right back into
the same dream.
Yeah. Other than that, I think I got a condition because I've been looking this up called aphantasia.
Some people don't dream.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say.
people don't.
Aphantasia, where I don't see images in my head. I think I had like trauma when I was younger. Yeah.
And it's also too that you might have dreamed a little bit, but you just cannot remember.
Yeah, I have to write them down.
When you when you wake up, it's like, okay, it's gone. So you will have to write it down if you remember just a little bit. Yeah. And then when it comes to any of your dreams, go ahead before you tell anybody, write it down.
Right.
Write it down.
I haven't got to that stage to where I'm writing things down.
Just keep a note.
Want me to share something with y'all?
I just only remember.
It was a long time ago.
What
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was crazy. I used to go to church from maybe years of 11 to maybe 15 nonstop. Like I missed maybe 3 Sundays. And that's when I learned most of what I learned about the Lord. But back in those days, I want to say, I don't know the exact age. Let me stop giving you a timeline. But my grandmother, they adopted my 2 cousins. And my oldest cousin, she was a younger white woman, about 17, 18. Her and my grandma, that's back when the Ouija board first came out. So they used to be fucking with it. And I went to church.
That shit.
So I can remember I was young. I had a dream out of nowhere that the only thing I can remember, I was walking down like a dark tunnel and I would see like doors on each side, like prison doors or whatever. It was a dark tunnel and there was a light at the end. and I'm walking down, and I'm looking in, and I just see shit that I can't explain, like shadows and shit. And one of them grabbed me, and then I just kept going. I made it to the end. I woke up. I didn't think nothing of it, but when my grandmother and them woke up, they came and looked at my arm, and it was scratches on my arm.
Wow.
And I was like, at that point, my granddad made him throw away the Ouija board, but they went and got it back out the trash.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
Real shit.
I believe that shit. Trust me, I believe you.
I'm not bullshitting you. This
that.
ain't just for the pod, but I swear to God, that's one of my youngest dreams that I can remember. That was crazy.
That is if they practice it, is it a door open into the other side?
Yeah, to another. That's why I say I don't touch people.
Yeah, they
I don't need nobody praying over. But I don't know what type of
God someone.
I don't know what your intentions is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm okay with the people maybe that's close to me. I'm okay with it, or maybe I can share that information to a couple of people. But I'm real big on energy. I don't need nobody whispering things in my ear. I don't need you to hug me. I don't need you to shake my hand.
Well, you gotta be careful.
You do, because
you should have listened to the Yin Yang Twins then.
Yeah, and not only that, sometimes I just don't like people think I'm stupid, but I'm not. I don't like to share pictures with my child on social media because some people do not mean good. They'll hate on you and then they'll put so much stuff on you.
Well, I'm from Louisiana, right?
Yeah, y'all do that voodoo shit.
See,
Hoodoo.
Of course. When people think Louisiana voodoo, and some of it true, but it's only true if you believe in it. No, let me understand. Let me tell you, they do practice it, right? They practice it to a certain level, yes. And from there, there's the divine spirits, right? But you won't know if you've been cast upon or somebody cast upon. Yeah, they practice it, yes. And it may or may not have an effect, but it just depends on the person and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can cast a spell or do a voodoo on you. Yeah, in certain things, if they're reality, if they're a dark spirit, yes, that dark spirit will stay away, because that is of that spirit realm. And then if you pure or you don't believe in that, or you just got a faith with God, then it will not work on you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's plenty casting, and it is real to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand when you got to be, with anything else, being normal, think it's, people blindsided, but at the same time, it is truth to what, just like when they tell a story, when they do a movie, it's something that told them to be able to write that up, to be able to tell that vision.
Yeah, it's a reality.
It's a reality.
That's why I watch some of the movies that
the only real reason you fall victim to anything like that is when you unaware of it. Like, the more you educate yourself on it, the more you build up.
But you don't even want to educate yourself.
You gotta learn it. Because how you gonna defend yourself?
You can't
if you don't know what it's about.
It's
like telling somebody to go out in the street and fight, but you don't ever tell them how to fight. They don't know how to defend themselves. So how you gonna defend yourself against somebody?
But that's
doing
the thing
voodoo
is, if
you
somebody
don't understand the concepts and practice on how to do voodoo,
right? If somebody casts something,
somebody coming to touch your hair is putting a spirit on you.
Oh, that's when personal. That's when personal
you
interaction.
You gotta know it to be able to defend it.
But if you come into touch with somebody and then they already know you and they don't know they practicing this on you.
Yeah, but I practice stuff called like psychic self-defense. So to protect myself when I'm around anybody.
Right. But
I practice prayer.
I got amulets. I got all kind of stuff on me at all times to protect myself.
And some people just, their faith in Christ, if that's what you believe in, cover themselves in the Word of God and the blood of Jesus, and that thing protects them from head to toe. Right. So if I encounter somebody who practices whatever, you may try to put that on me, but the Word already told me the weapon's gonna form, they just won't prosper.
Exactly.
So whatever you over there doing and speaking on me or trying to put on me, it don't work over here.
Exactly.
You can form all the weapons you want. They don't penetrate me in that way. So,
yeah, that's the same way.
You can cover and protect yourself in different ways. It just depends on what you believe in.
And then that will manifest in dreams when somebody, after you start valuing the understanding of, going through reality as far as, you know, your conscience and who you are, your soul will understand. It'll be shown in your dreams, I believe. You know what I mean?
It was another thing that I've been watching other people speak about their dreams as well. When they say, when you dream, do not let the people in your dream know that you're dreaming. I don't know the concept of it. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, because you're not conscious.
How can you do that?
But I'm not sure if it's a consequence or maybe if there's an issue that will happen or maybe you'll just be stuck or something.
That's a new one.
It causes a ripple with the subconscious because the subconscious was creating a dream. So it's everything that you wasn't aware of, just, you know, being projected. So if you tell it that you're aware of it, then it's gonna cause a disturbance. So you might wake up or you know.
Yeah, I've never been in that situation where I told myself I knew I was dreaming, but I can't say, well, I can't tell this person, well, you're not here, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to be deep into it, like that deep level of inception that we talked about. So yeah.
And then y'all know about Insidious, right? Insidious, the movie?
Oh yeah.
I seen.
I'm not allowed to watch it.
It's a new one about to come out.
Yeah, I seen that. I love that movie, but actually it's kind of similar to, but you know, I was saying a negative perspective or whatever because it's like a family who every time they'll be asleep, they're in this specific type of world, but it's like one of those worlds that the deeper they're going, the deeper their soul is, the ability for the demon or whatever that's haunting them take them. So and it takes over their body. So I guess the more they dream, the more they go deeper into whatever they're going into. The entity will take over the body and just leech itself on the body and portray itself as the person.
A walk-in.
Yeah, kind of like that. But the lady who is in it or have dealt with that before have been able to go in and guide them in a way where they're able to connect each other in those dreams and guide them back to where they need to go and fight off all the entities that's within itself, I guess. I'm not sure. But I feel like maybe though in those type of ways, I feel like that's possible in real life.
Yeah, it is. I could tell you a story. I seen this actual soul. Like when I was younger, my uncle had got murdered. And he had told my grandmother that he was gone because he was a person that like ran the streets, ripping and running, you know, doing drugs, you know, gambling, racing cars with women and all that. So he was never really at home. And he kept promising my grandma, I'm gonna come spend time with you. I'm gonna spend time with you. But he had got murdered. So he never got to spend time with her. It was like a few days later, me and her was just cleaning out her hall closet. It was just me and her in the house by herself. And she on her knees, she cleaned out the bottom of the closet. I'm standing there picking up the stuff she throwing out and moving it. And in the middle of all that, we both just stopped, looked up, looked towards the front door. We saw a shadowy figure standing right there. We didn't get scared. It wasn't nothing, you know, it wasn't nothing paranormal about it. I mean, you know, we wasn't paranoid or anything. We both just looked and we was like, and she just said, that's my son. They came back to visit me.
But that's a calm spirit.
It stopped, peaceful. It turned towards the front door and just walked out.
Walked out like we good.
And we just had a peaceful, we never talked about it.
But I seen a video like that.
But like 20-some years later, me and her was just sitting in the living room. She just talking. She randomly said it. Oh, I remember when my son came to visit. I said, oh, you remember that? That really happened?
Like, you
know, I was like,
I was just
because I was like 10 years old.
Yeah, so you're just like, I'm just,
that?
You're right.
Well, we never spoke about it. And she brought it back up and we just went down memory lane. Like, yeah, all this stuff was real. Like,
there was a video like that. A lady. I'm sorry, Sheree.
No.
There was a lady that she was a bus driver for the elder, you know. And she was like, she was driving and she was just so upset that they like something was just sitting there. It was irritating her, but she didn't really let it bother her. And she stopped in front of this store and she didn't want to stop in front of the store. But some reason in her head, it was like, just stop there, just do something. And so, she was like, okay, there was signs showing like there's a lady with this hot energy. She came in, feel a little down, a little depressed or whatever, but she did not get in contact with her. She didn't say nothing to her, right? So she had left, and somehow the lady was able to come back too, because I think they were doing transport from and there to and back or whatever. And so she was like, something in there was trying to tell me, like, tell this lady about her son, tell her lady about her son. Like, it was like the son was reaching out to her. And she was like, oh, I don't got time for this. I'm not finna even deal with this, because I don't know what that means. Yeah. Then she was like, something else popped up. It was like a billboard or a can that was like, tell my mom that the money is somewhere or whatever, right? And like, the fuck, like, am I? Because she knew that she been all over the place, right? Yeah. And she was like, I might have to tell this lady something, but nah, you're gonna have to give me more signs. Like, you're not you're gonna have to directly tell me that I need to do this. So she was like, at least if you show me a box with money or whatever. So the billboard said something that she just still went against, but it still was like, tell my mom this. But it was like a number or whatever, mom, money. And she's like, that's not enough. I need to know. And it's like, nah, right, your head. She's like, my head started hurting because I'm not listening. I'm not listening, but I know I need to do something. And the lady didn't know the lady from, but she didn't know from nothing, from anything. So she went back and she was like, she seen the box. And then on the thing, it says something about in the closet. And then it says something about money. And she was like, I wasn't able to get the full brief thing about it, but it still showed me. So I'm just like, I'm going to just get in contact with this lady. I hope she don't think I'm weird. Yeah. So the lady was able to finally come back or whatever. And she stopped the lady. She was like, hey, ma'am, I'm not trying to scare you. I don't want to do this with you. I'm not trying to whatever. But something is telling me to tell you, I think your son is saying is to go in the closet and get a box. I don't know what the box might have. I think money or something, but it's just telling me something, right? Well, the next time that she was able to get in reach with the lady, because she's a bus driver for the elder, so I guess she had to pick back up again. The lady was lifted. Like, it was like all her feeling, depression was off. And she was like, it's crazy because when you told me that, and I remember my son used to come home all the time with a, shoebox. She had nothing but shoeboxes, but I never wanted to clear it out. I never had the energy or the feel to do it. Yeah. But when I went back in there, I found a whole bunch of money just for me.
He protected it.
Yep. Yeah. I was like, wow.
It happened to me before.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship, and I was in Total Wine. And I went in a store, and at this time in my relationship, he and I was talking a lot about babies, like having a baby. And I was on the fence. I was like, because we weren't married, But anyway, I go to Total Wine one random day, and I'm in there, and I'm on the aisle, and I'm looking for whatever I'm looking for. And I'm just standing there looking. And a lady walks up to me. And she got on the Total Wine uniform, and she says, what you looking for? And I told her what I was looking for. And so she said, oh, I know where that is. So she took me, and I followed her. When we got on that aisle, she said, you trying to have a baby? And I looked at her, and I said, I was stunned. Yeah. And I was like, how the hell you know that? And so she was like, I said, well, not really, but we've been talking about it. But what made you say that to me? And she said, because I know. She said, you walk in the light, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I do. But how you know? She said, because I do too. And I was like, oh. And I wasn't scared or nervous. I was shocked. Shocked, yeah. And she said, but I'm going to tell you this. You're not going to need this stuff to make a baby. And I was like, and so she was like, yeah, because we had gone on this trip, right? And they told us when we went to Dominican Republic, well, over there in their culture, they use certain things, like you can make an elixir, basically. It's a drink. And one of the ingredients is whiskey or something. But you make this stuff and you put all this stuff in there and you can have a baby. Like, they drink it over there. They make it for you too. But so we got the list.
Sound like
and I was
witchcraft.
gonna go.
Oh,
by
you
the
was
list.
gonna try to do it.
Well, we talked
witchcraft
about it.
type
Yeah,
shit.
you don't know. You
We
just
talked
do it.
about it, right?
Some
But
what?
she came up to me and said, "You ain't gonna need. You're not gonna need. Y'all not gonna need that." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I was just. I couldn't believe it. But she said that. She said she told me, and she told me I didn't even tell her where I had been. She said, "Yeah, you was in Dominican Republic," and I was like,
Damn.
"Lord have mercy."
You see
All
it.
right, you got it. I ain't worried.
I go back to the store looking for the lady, right?
She ain't there.
She was not there.
That's how they always be.
She wasn't there.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You in there looking for that mama
I
wanna.
had a kind of like that when I was a kid though.
That's it.
I know it.
That's the name of it.
Look, I didn't know your dream. Mama wanna. It's
That's
good.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Not for it's a real thing, and their culture is real big over there. I had never heard of it. We only learned about it when we got there.
Mama water.
It's a concoction.
They make it in the bathtub.
He know you.
It got
No, they
a
don't.
lot
I'm
of
just bullshitting.
it's a lot of specific
It's spices and herbs.
herbs and spices and some liquor.
Yeah, you get it from over there. I had it. It's good.
I was saying you would know.
Man, anything they make up and then they make a divine potion for it, it becomes a spiritual Warcraft.
It's just
like
energy, bro.
spell. There you go. That's the
just
word I'm looking for.
science.
Spell.
It's just science.
There ain't no science in the.
It's just mixing chemicals. That's all it is, bro.
No, ain't no science in believing in a
mixologist. The one say
no, because you can't.
Mixing some herbs together.
That's not science because you
That's like
can't make
medicine.
a herb. You can't
That's
put
like
an
make
herb
medicine.
I think
together.
it's like medicine too.
You can't put an herb together and call it. I'm gonna make a baby. No.
Yes, you can. It's called contraceptives or not
And
contraceptives.
not the opposite of.
Yeah, the opposite.
Yeah.
Of
You know, there are things that you can take to help you, like IVF.
Yeah.
You injecting yourself with a needle,
But these ain't doctors.
You don't have to be. But where do you think they got and learned their medicine
Before it was
from?
doctors of shape.
God put everything on this earth for us to heal ourselves, feed ourselves,
No, that's true.
clothe ourselves.
That's true.
Including you want to conceive, you need
Yeah.
a little help. He got you with that too.
Holistic is coming back in a strong way.
Right.
Sure,
It
for
never left.
everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this much
But at
though.
the same
everything.
time, you gotta be like, okay, you gotta believe in whatever you put.
Now, ain't nobody praying and putting no spell over this. I was just buying the ingredients. So these are not prayed over. I'm not
Right,
over
no.
there. I was over here.
It's like saying the person who make Tylenol is a witch doctor.
A Nazi.
Hey,
Witch doctor. Like no, he just
hey,
take
we
these-
never
I
know.
don't know,
Fair.
but I never.
And they do
I
something.
We
understand.
never
I mean, because
know.
I
So
guess
you know,
back
there
in
are
the
certain
day.
things you can take, literally herbs you can take to
No.
cure your cold.
No, yeah,
cancer,
it's true.
to
It's
kill-
true.
So that's no different. So why do you think a baby, if
Because-
you want to conceive a baby, that part to be left out?
Damn, your ovaries messed up. I don't know.
No, they not.
It just
Just
helped
trying to make your
purify
ovaries
If you
things.
got the flu or you got cancer, ain't nothing wrong with you. It just happened, right?
I mean, I believe in the herbs and certain stuff that'll cure you. It'll
it.
kill.
All it is.
That's all that is.
I'm gonna get back to
But when
one
you throw a
last
shot
thing.
of whiskey in there, like damn,
Tom
man,
got
no-
one last thing for you, and we gonna wrap it up.
They call them spirits.
What's your final words, Tom, for us?
I can't tell you that I've ever had a dream come true. So
What?
What's your
nope,
dream?
can't think of nan dream I ever had that came true. And if you can, then enlighten me and don't lie. Don't lie to me and tell me, oh yeah,
But you gotta
I
tell
thought
us
about this and it
you
happened.
You gotta tell us your dreams though. What kind of
It's your
dreams?
dream reality, right? The reality
That's
you
what I was
live
gonna
right
ask.
now. Is any part of it that's something you always wanted to do or wanted to have, a place you wanted to be? Nothing?
That was my question. What are you dreaming about?
Nope.
What are you dreaming
Everything.
about?
Well-
Your scooter bike.
I ain't dreaming about no goddamn scooter bike. I bought that bitch.
You didn't want it first before you bought it?
We do a Willie then.
Nigga, I can look at some shit right now. I want it and get it. That don't mean I dreamt about it.
The real question
Not
is,
dreaming subconsciously. It could be a daydream. It could be a fantasy.
Have you ever dreamt
That's
about
just
somebody and
a
they
want.
showed up?
No, it's
What
And
are
the
your
means of
dreams?
having it.
That's a type
bro,
of dream.
what is your dreams? What have you dreamed about?
Freaky
He
shit.
thinking y'all talking about sleeping.
No, I'm
No,
talking about
I'm the
dreams.
dreams, period.
I'm
Nigga,
just
ain't-
asking, cause I gotta know what kind
Fantasy.
of dreams.
Ask him about fantasy.
Okay,
Well-
you talking
What
about
do you
dreams and
fantasize
fantasies.
I'm trying-
I
That's
fantasized
a-
about things and made it come true.
See, that's
Same
a form
thing.
of a dream.
Same thing.
That ain't no goddamn
Yes,
dream.
it is. I literally gave you the
I'm
full
asking the
definition
question.
before we got started.
What have you dreamed about, bro?
He
That
just
you
told-
No, well, we gonna leave it up to our Zealous Vibes family.
Had some dreams come true. He just
Yeah.
don't call him that.
we gonna leave it to our Zealous Vibes family. If y'all feel like Tone is capping, leave it down in the comments. If you feel like you capping and you've never had a dream come true before, you let us know. But once again, you got your host, Taz, no other KT.
Tone Block with thoughts and works. That's what make it come true.
Damn. You know, in the building, J.A. double Z, you heard me?
And it's 14K Dre.
The Real Cherie on IG with a C.
And that's a wrap for us, Vibes. Holla at you later.
Make dreams come true. Live the American dream.